So we just got out of the Game Awards. We're here above Planet Hollywood, above where they were doing the show itself. And I think the thing that stole the show for everybody, I mean, the reason they saved it for last was The Legend of Zelda on Wii U.
Amazing. Now, we haven't seen that since E3, right? We saw that clip of him just sitting on Epona in the field, but this time we got to see him actually riding Epona.
Yeah. Well, we got to see the world itself, which is something that you always want to see.
Freaking enormous.
I mean, they're obviously taking a lot of pages from books like Elder Scrolls, from Far Cry. I mean, you saw him jump off of a ledge and just like pull like a parasail. He's gonna glide down.
It's the leaf from Wind Waker. He's got the parasail.
And the other cool thing, a lot of stuff from Shadow of Mordor.
The jumping. He's got this new move where he can actually vault off the back of the horse and goes into slow motion, and he can like target and pick a target and hone in on an enemy, and then pull back his bow and it's awesome. Awesome.
Those are all things that we've wanted to see from a Zelda game for so long. I mean, they're always good. They're always kind of an open world experience, but this is basically saying, no, this is an open world. This could potentially be like the original game, which was literally an open world where you could explore things out of order, just do whatever you wanted, and it gives you that feeling of maybe it's going to be like that. And of course, getting to see Epona always makes everybody happy.
There were two horses.
Horse.
Confirmed 2 horses for Wii U Zelda.
And I think a little bit of a meme started with this one.
So, real horses don't run into trees. They were explaining that Epona now, you can guide her using the Wii U thumbstick, but Aonuma was barely touching it, which makes me think that when you're on Epona, she automatically runs, and you just sort of guide her in the direction you want her to go, and she'll run automatically, kind of like the boat in Wind Waker. You set it on its sail, and it does whatever. And she won't run into trees now, and they said, oh, real horses don't run into trees. So that's like the new meme. Epona is now a real horse because she no longer will run into trees.
And there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff to explore. I mean, it's a big open world, and it looks like they were discovering things as they went along. They looked off in the distance, and they saw, like, let's set a waypoint at that tower. Like, if you can see it, you can go there. Which
sunset too. It's
not the first time we've seen any of these kinds of things in games, but when you put that Nintendo touch, that little bit of, like, it's like Disney magic when you put that on there. It's so exciting.
And it just looked like beautiful. Those, like, the green and the hills, and he was standing on the cliff and looking out. Like, it reminded me a lot of Skyward Sword, but at the same time, it sort of had this, like, almost like Majora's Mask Ocarina feel, because it looked like that old ancient Hyrule. I'm really excited to see where it sort of sits in the Legend of Zelda timeline, because they've gone back with Skyward Sword, which is like the origin story, I guess, and they've brought it, and then there's like 3 branching timelines or whatever. So I'd love to see where this one goes.
That is going to have a lot of fans probably arguing on the internet, even once they reveal it, talking about how that actually fits in. And I can't believe we're getting this in 2015, along with Majora's Mask, so 2 Zelda titles in the same year.
And Star Fox. They said that Star Fox will be coming out before the Wii U Zelda comes out. And then we also get Codename Steam in March.
Yep.
So that's Mario Maker, Codename Steam, Star Fox, and Wii U Zelda. Next year sounds like a really great year for Nintendo.
It's going to be hard to choose a Wii U game of the year next year, but it's probably Zelda.
Probably.